G'day all, welcome back again to Dad vs Son and our playthrough of Aces of Valor from Legion War Games. And we're going on with our long German 1916 campaign. We're about to go on with mission 12, and after this one we have to see if we change airfields again. This mission is a defensive patrol around this area with 4 fighters, which is all we had left. We got our bums kicked last time and we ended up with -2 mission points. And we've got Werner, Otto and Ernst all damaged over here, and we haven't been able to do anything with them. So we're taking Oswald, Josef, Fritz and Heinrich with us. And let us begin. It is heavy cloud, so yippee! And we move down to roll your day, yay! And we roll for a flight event. And it's a flight event, straight up. Are we going to get our bums kicked again? Okay, here we go. A 5, and a 5 in the friendly rear is, of course, an enemy raid. So let's see, we have 2 two-seaters again. These froggies are giving us a hard time. Okay, so the first one is a 0-0 and the second one is a 0-1. So that's not going to worry us too much from a flying around shooting at things point of view. And die 3 +1 fighters. And we get 4 fighters. So they're going to hang around and have a go at us, that's for sure. So first up we have, of course, Rene, or Rennie, who's a 2-2, and Jean, who's a 0. Oh, of course, Georges, who's a 2-1, and, oh, of course, Charles, a 1-2. So they are really gunning for us this time. Okay. So they are going to hang around no matter what. Let's do our detection check. Oops. A 5. Okay. And a 5 is best friendly air skill we've got is a 1. They've got a 2. Okay, so we've got a 5 -1 is a 4 plus 1 is a 5. And a 5 is enemy spots you and attacks if equal or greater force. So, yes, they're coming in on the attack. So let's get over here and get this ready. Righto. We'll put us out first. So Oswald is an 8 and 6 is 14. Josef is an 8 and 2 is 10. Fritz is a 7 and 3 is 10. And Heinrich is a 7 and 2 is 9. We are going to get bounced big time. Okay, Renee is a 9 and 1 is 10. George's is a 9 and 1 is 10. Charles is an 8 and 6 is 14. Jean is a 7 and 4 is 11. First two-seater, a 4 and 3 is 7. And the other two-seater, a 4 and 5 is 9. There we go. Okay. So first up, we'll do Charles going after Josef. So we have 14 to 10 is 4, which gives him 3 attack die. And he's +1s, which gives him 2 potential hits, 1 die +1. 5 and 1 is 6, and Josef is damaged straight up. Okay, Charles flies away. Next, we have Oswald against Jean. At 3 is 3 attack die plus 1s. That's a miss, so we get 3 potential hits. 1 die plus 2. 2 and 2 is 4. Oswald is really unhappy, flies away. Jean goes after Joseph. Okay, so he is 1 away. He's going to get 2 attacking die, no modifiers. And misses with skill. Okay, Georges is going after Heinrich. So again, 2 attacking die plus 2s. 1, 2 potential hits. 1 die plus 1. Misses, and Georges shakes his head as he flies away. Rene now against Heinrich. Again, 2 attacking dies plus 2s, which gives him 1, 2. 1 die plus 1. 3 and 1 is 4, and he shakes his head as he flies away as well. Next, we have Joseph against the 2-seater. So the 2-seater is going to defend first with 3 die. Looking for 5s, no difference. 1 potential hit. Only a 6 will do anything. And it does not. And Joseph comes into the attack with plus 1s, 3 die, looking for 5s. And gets 1, 2 potential hits. Only a 6 will do anything. And nothing happening there. Same again for Fritz against this 2-seater. 3 die, no modifiers. Defensive, 1 potential hit. Again, only a 6. We get a 2, nothing happening. And we come in 3 die, no modifiers. And we get 2, 4 potential hits. 1 die plus 3. 4 and 3 is 7, and this 2-seater has been damaged. Fritz is happy and flies away. Last up, we have the 2-seater and Heinrich at range 2. So it's 3 defensive die for the 2-seater. Needing 5s, no modifiers. And we get 1 potential hit. So again, only a 6. Ooh, close. And we get 1, 2. We get 2 die for Heinrich with no modifiers. And we get 1 potential hit, which can't do anything, but we roll it up anyways and didn't even really scare him all that much. And he comes away. We go into round 2. And we look for a combat event, and we have a 7. We are in the friendly rear, which makes it an 8. All enemy aircraft depart, and we rejoice. Yay! Because we were getting our bums kicked. Okay, but we have Joseph down here who has taken a hit, which is a bit of a pain. We can't send him back by himself, so we're just going to have to keep going. So let's come on over here. Okay. We move down to the woods. We roll for a damaged aircraft roll for Joseph. And we need to roll up and see what happens to him. He gets an 8 plus 1. Let's bring that over so we don't forget. An 8 plus 1 is a 9, and aircraft glides up to D3 spaces away. Okay, D3 spaces. We get a 4, which will be 2 spaces. So 1, 2. Joseph glides back to the airfield, and now he has to do a difficult landing at airfield. Here we go. A 3. His air skill is 1, makes it a 4. His performance rating is a 5, makes it a 9. Heavy clouds is a -2, makes it a 7. 5+, safe landing, place aircraft in recovery box. And Joseph lands wobbly-like back in the recovery box. We now have 4 aircraft in the recovery box. We do a flight event. A 9, nothing happening, and we move over towards our patrol zone. Still nothing happening. We move into our first checkpoint, waypoint. Nothing happening. We move into our second waypoint. Now we have a 9 to 12. A 9 it is. We have a flight event. It is an 11 in the trenches, ground targets. Treat as no effect if escorting 2-seaters or bombers, or if in an objective hex of a ground target mission. Okay, so no, we have to check it out. An 11 in the trenches, ground targets. We may have had some infiltration of baddies. We get 3 ground targets. Okay, let's see what they are. The first is a 7. But see, the friendly trenches for a 7 is advancing infantry. Yeah, they're coming into the attack. So we have advancing infantry. The second is a 7, more advancing infantry. Makes sense. And the last is an 8, which is, again, more advancing infantry. So yes, they're putting in an attack on our trench lines. Okay. So get rid of that. Come back here. And we put out our hairy planes. Okay, Oswald, an 8. And 5 is 13. Fritz is a 7. And 3 is 10. And Heinrich is a 7, and 2 is 9. Okay, so first up against this advancing infantry, we have Oswald. He will take 2 anti-aircraft fire and 1 potential hit. A 5, nope, doesn't do anything, but may have well put him off. And we have 13 to 2 is an 11, is 3 attacking die with a +1 modifier, which gives us 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 strafing damage. What can we do? That's a miss. We get 2 hits. Oh, come on, out of there. Ugh. We have 2 hits on this one, and Oswald comes away. Next up, we have Fritz. 2 anti-aircraft fire against the same guy. Nothing happens. He is a 10 to 2 is an 8, which is going to give him 2 attacking die with a +1, which is 1 potential hit. And a 3 is 1 hit, and we have our 3rd hit on him. And we fly away. And then it's Heinrich's turn. He takes 2 AAA, 1 potential hit. Oh, and it's damaged him. Crack. He comes in with a attack with 2. What do we got? 9 to 2. Yeah, 7. 2. With no modifiers, looking for 5s, and gets 2 potential hits. And gets 1 hit, which damages this guy. Do we want to stay there? May as well. So this is now a 4. Oh, come on. Like that. And he flies away, and we go up to combat round 2. We do a combat event check for a 6. And that's nothing. There's no enemy aircraft, so we'll just put our planes back out. Oswald for an 8. And 3 is 11. Fritz for a 7, and 1 is 8. And Heinrich for a 5, and one is 6. We are going to try and get Heinrich out of here. Get him to break off. So we want less than 5, isn't it? No, 5 or less. No, he's staying there. Okay, so first up, we're attacking this advancing infantry here with Oswald. So 1 AAA does nothing. He's going 11 to 2 is 9. 2 attacking die with a +1, which gives him 2 potential hits. And he gets 1 hit, taking that up to 5. And not happy, but flies away. Next up is Fritz, taking his AAA. Does nothing. He has 2 attacking die with a +1, which gives him 2 potential hits. And he gets 2 hits, taking it to 7. We need 1 more hit on this fella. Fritz flies away. We have 1 AAA against Heinrich, which does nothing. He is a 6 to 2, which is a 5. 1 attacking die looking for a 5, and gets a potential hit. Can he knock it out? A 4, and he does. Okay, so now we need to roll a 6 for him to upskill. And we don't, of course. And he comes away, and this is destroyed. And we are going to call it quits there, and we're going to move on. So this advancing infantry can come back here. Okay. Let's put that back there, that back there. We bring Heinrich over to here, so we remember to do the damaged aircraft rolls. And we're moving down. We move down to our sector D. We do a damaged aircraft roll. It's a 4. He is fine. We roll up for a flight event in the trenches. 9 to 12. No. We move to sector E. Damaged aircraft check. Round and round and round she goes, and that's trouble. We roll 2 die. We get a 5 on a damaged aircraft roll. Forced landing in current space. So it's a forced landing non-airfield. Here we go. I think Heinrich is in trouble. He gets a 5. Okay, it's a 5. His air skill doesn't affect it. His aircraft is damaged. So we go down to a 4. And we have heavy clouds, bringing it down to a 2. Friendly trenches, 2 or less. Damn it. Aircraft and crew lost. And Heinrich is crashes and smashes. We are down to 2 aircraft. Okay, flight event. Nothing happening. We come down to our 3rd mission objective. 3rd waypoint, I should say. And we have a flight event in the trenches. And it is a 6. In the trenches is a enemy fighters, 1 die 6. Oh, goody. Oh, look, 5 of them. Against 2 of us. Okay. We have Jean again with a nothing. Marcel with a nothing. Henri with a nothing. And we picked up 2. Of course, we've got Rene back, and we've got Pierre, who's a 0. So 4 zeros, which is good. Especially if they were Japanese. Haha. And Rene, who's a 2. Righto. Well, we know they're going to hang around, but we still need to do the detection check. And it's a 7. Come on. Our best skill is a 1. Theirs is a 2, so that's a 6. No two-seaters. Any spots you and attacks if greater force. Yes, greater or equal force. So let's come on over. Okay, let's put them out first this time. So Renee is a 9 and 3 is 12. The others are all zeros. So Jean is a 12. Henri is a 13. We got bounced again. Pierre is a 7 and 4 is 11. And Marcel, a 7 and 5 is 12. They are coming in hot. Okay, and we have Oswald, an 8 and 3 is an 11. You're not going to be able to attack anybody. He's going to get attacked. And Fritz, a 7 and 3 is 10. So, yes, we have been bounced in a major way. Okay, so first up, we have Henri against Oswald at a range of 2 for 2 die, no modifiers, and he gets 2 potential hits. 1 die plus 1. Oh, and Oswald is damaged. Henri dived down out of those heavy clouds and hit him. Next up is Renee. 2 attacking die. Plus 2s, which gives him 2 potential hits. 1 die plus 1, 5 and 1 is 6, and Oswald is shot down. We need to leave the skilled on there. And Renee comes away. Now we have 3 of them against Fritz. So Marcel first. He's 2 away, so 2 die, no modifiers. 1 potential hit, so only a 6. 6 injures Fritz. And Marcel is happy. Next is Jon. Again, coming down. 1 potential hit. A 6 will kill. Not quite. And Jon flies away, leaving Pierre as the last hawk diving on this wounded little dove. And he misses. He got all excited. And Fritz flies back. He is the only one left out of this flight. My God. Okay, we go up to round 2. We roll. Combat event check is a 10. 10, 8 plus. All enemy aircraft depart. Yay! So we have 1 damaged aircraft left in the flight. Fritzy boy, over here. We need to complete the mission. That's the only thing that's going to maybe help us a little bit. Okay. We move over to our last waypoint. We do our damaged aircraft check, and he is fine. We do our... may as well just put him on there. We do our flight event check, and we are looking for 11s and 12s. Well, we're not really. We don't want 11s and 12s. We move up our balloon barrage. His damage check is good. Flight event check just escapes. Still moving north with our engine spluttering. He's doing okay. Flight event is still good. We move up in still north in our balloon barrage. He's leaking oil. Oh, does his engine keep going? Oh, 3 is really bad. Aircraft crashes, aircraft and crew lost, lose required MPs. And the last of them, Fritz, goes spiralling down. Splat. Okay. So, looking at the end of it, we got this guy destroyed, I should say. for 3 MPs, which brings us from -2 to +1. Yay! However, we lost Oswald for 2 + 1 is 3, taking us down to -2. And we lost Fritz for -2, take us down to -4. And the only aircraft we have are all damaged. And this campaign for 1916 is over. Ugh. Now, did we do any bloody good? We finished with 22 victory points. Minor defeat. But I think realistically we need to take off the 4 MPs. And 4 MPs would be 2 VPs. So let's go down 2 VPs to 20. It's still a minor defeat, but that's it. We were defeated. So that's it for Aces of Valor. Bugger. There's no good going on with 1917 or anything else because we've been destroyed. So I'm going to pack this up. I think we've played this a fair bit. We can always come back to it again. And we will set up something else in this area on the table to go along with our last 100 yards, which is over here. So again, thanks for coming along for the ride. This one was bloody. The French, they just cleaned us up. They were a lot more effective than the Tommies were. Better intel, by the looks of it. Lots better intel. And they were waiting for us for these last few missions and just gunning for us, trying to knock us down. We had too great a reputation. We believed in our own propaganda, and it bit us on the butt. So take care, be good, and I'll see you again for something totally different. Bye for now.